What's up, guys? Philip here, and I am back. Just wanted to talk about a topic briefly that kind of was brought to the forefront of my mind by my guy CHS Celebrity. He commented on my most recent paused double with 355 on bench press, and I was happy with it. But of course, I am like most people who use social media and are into serious lifting, where I see ridiculous feats of strength daily, and I become jaded to what is really impressive, what is out of the norm, what is unusual. And he helped pull me back into reality for a second when I tried to play it off and, be humble and, not really make a big deal out of it. And he gave me permission to be proud of myself for that feat of strength. And I think that is very important because, like most people, again, I do become jaded to the social media aspect and seeing these freaks every day. And that can lead to kind of a feeling of negativity about yourself, about your lifting, really about your lifting, and by extension, yourself. And it can diminish your self worth if you really let it, and you take lifting as seriously as someone like I do. And I also want to call out my guy, Charlie Widener, one of the most encouraging, supportive, positive people that I know. And, he has told me, as well as many other people, many times, pretty much it's a regular occurrence, about how well we're doing, how strong a lift is, and trying to really put that in perspective because, as he's mentioned plenty of times, there are plenty of freaks out there that are just lifting astronomical amounts of weight. And when you see those people day in and day out, you really lose sight of what is impressive, and you start sometimes being critical when you don't need to be. I mean, I've seen John Hack be accused of fake weights when he has verified lifts in powerlifting competitions with similar weights. So a lot of that is ignorance, of course. I'm not ignorant to the fact that plenty of other people are ignorant and just don't really know. I also think a large portion of that is people that are just trolling, that want to get a rise out of people. Some 14-year-old sitting behind a computer screen who has his newbie gains, feeling a little brazen, and just kind of wants to mess with people. Or maybe somebody who isn't happy with their own progress, isn't brave enough to actually apply themselves long enough to obtain any impressive, significant amount of progress, because time and consistency is king with that, and would rather put others down and belittle them, diminish their accomplishments, just because they do not have the courage and the commitment to do it themselves. And you see all of that on social media. It can be a very, very toxic place, in addition to the positivity that it can bring. So if you are watching this video, listening to this rant, do your best to encourage others, to uplift their achievements, to let them know that what they're doing is exceptional, and to let them know that just lifting consistently, exercising consistently, and having the discipline to do that puts you above most people in that regard. It doesn't make you superior. I mean, there are plenty of people who exercise discipline in other ways, but if you are able to exercise discipline in lifting weights long enough to consistently do it for a significant amount of time, then you are doing very, very well. Regardless of what you are lifting, regardless of the weight on the bar, you're doing very well. And if you have obtained a significant amount of strength and become jaded to the fact that that is impressive, and you are watching this video, then please know that you're doing a great job. And I don't want to rant too much longer because this is starting to sound like a motivational you can do it video, but I did want to cover that topic because it's something that affects me, and I know it affects a lot of other people. So again, just to recap, cliff notes, you are doing a great job. If you have worked yourself up to a, whatever kind of weight. There are so many different metrics. If you worked yourself up to an impressive amount of weight, don't be arrogant about it, but don't belittle your accomplishments. So I hope this rang true with whoever is watching this. I appreciate y'all as always, and do your best to get out there and spread that positive message. You can't overcome the trolls for the most part, but you can do your best to offset it as much as you can. So I appreciate y'all as always for tuning in. I love y'all, the ones who consistently show up and support. Y'all mean the world to me, and it's why I still do this. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.